Good evening everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, the spells is just over there in the background. It is Friday night. We've just had, this light is a bit weird, isn't it? We've just had a schooling session of flat work, which was okay, like definitely has been nicer. The last time I rode, well, did that, which was Tuesday. Yeah, we've got some dressage on Sunday, so actually I should probably introduce this better. There may potentially be 2 vlogs from this weekend. However, if our dressage is hideous and people probably don't want to spend, I don't know, 4 minutes of their life watching it, then that may not see the light of day and we may just have one vlog. So we're busy this weekend. Tomorrow is show jumping, so I've just washed Belle off after our what were we doing? Riding. She's a bit sweaty, it is warm, and I am now just going to do bare minimum and give her tail a wash, as it's nice and yellow. She's actually pretty clean. They're saying that she's just got food on her leg, I've noticed. Yeah, she could be bathed, but she's not going to be. It's quite late. I don't know what the time it is, probably at least 7:30. So yeah, I'm just not going to worry too much about it. I think she looks all right. Obviously she's wet, ignore that, and ignore that because she's just put that on. She's having her dinner. So yeah, going to attack the tail. I'll give you a before. A bit gross. And I'll show you it after once I've had a little go. So I'll do that. I'm going to give her tack a really quick run over as well, as I definitely do need to clean it as we've got 2 outings, and not be lazy. But yeah, I'm probably going to stay up the yard and clean it. I thought I'd take it home, but it's such a nice evening, I might as well just stay here and do it. So yeah, Belle's going to finish her dinner, do her tail, put all her fly gear on, and then she can go out tonight. Her tail will dry off nicely while she's out, and then yeah, back bright and early for show jumping. So the show's a bit weird. It doesn't do whole numbers, so it's not doing like 70, 80, 90. It's doing 65, 75, 85, which is okay. It is, yeah, a bit random, but so in my head I'm telling myself I'm doing 70, 80. Realistically I'm doing 75, 85. Should be fine. She was good jumping yesterday, was keen, so I'm expecting that tomorrow. We haven't done any show jumping, well, definitely since Hickstead camp out, and that was obviously training, so actual show jumping, I don't know, it feels like a long time, feel very, very rusty. So we're just gonna enjoy the day, get a bit more ring savvy, is that the right word? Get our ring experience back, get that course riding experience back. So yeah, got the 2 classes, just gonna have a nice outing, going with someone from the yard as well on their pony. Belle will be going in a trailer for the first time tomorrow, so haven't actually ever loaded her in a trailer. She is good as gold to load otherwise. Took her on 7.5 multi-horse, 3.5, 5.5 ton lorries, and will practically load herself, so I'm not too worried, touch wood. But yeah, you never know. So yeah, hopefully she'll be fine with that. And yeah, we'll just have a nice day. It's going to be pretty warm, although I think it's also due to rain, so that's just a lovely combination. And I think it'll rain as we're riding, but might be welcome if it's as hot as it is right now, because it's been like 29 today. So yeah, it will be warm, and we are sort of midday, so it's not ideal, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just going to wash her off. I was actually really lucky to win a sort of hot weather bundle from our local feed and horse stuff and all that sort of thing store called Bodle Brothers, which is amazing because I don't really have any of this sort of thing. So this is a rinse and rub, that's what I've just washed her off with, so you can actually use it in heating and cooling properties, which is pretty cool. It smells amazing, so that was nice. Got a new sweat scraper, new bucket, and then I've got a else is there? Oh, I've got a salt lick. I don't know if you can see it. Just there. Oh my gosh, it's opposite. Oh no, there you go. And cooling gel, which I'll take tomorrow. And like a Saracen's recovery mash. So I'm going to take that tomorrow, try and put it in like bucket water, really just watery slop. Hopefully encourage her to drink as well. She can be good with it, and then sometimes she's not. So yeah, I think that'll be really good. And then there's a pre-fuel and a refuel, like those syringe things. So the refuel is like electrolytes and everything. The pre-fuel sounds like it's a energy boost, which Belle is not going to ever have the use of. I don't need that, so my sister will probably take that for her horse. Yeah, so as I said, I will mention the dressage if these vlogs get put together later on tomorrow probably. If they don't, wait till the next vlog and you'll see that, and I'll talk about that because I've got some new bits that not literally bits, but new ideas that I want to try with that. But anyways, enough of that. Wash out all the jobs. Good morning all. We are on show jump day morning, Saturday morning. I thought I'd quickly jump on now as I'm walking to the field to get the girls in, because I thought this morning would be quite rushed, just with the time I was going to get to the yard, because I needed to get to the feed shop first. But actually it doesn't feel too bad unless Belle's a total state. It should be quite relaxed, but which is always nice, obviously. Just going to get the girls in. Sorry mate, I'm not here for you. And yeah, give her a little brush over and then get on our way. Our buddy today, they are in an earlier class than us, so we'll get there for that and them, and then we're both in the second class and then I'm in the last one. So yeah, not feeling too bad. I think just doing the usual, reminding myself it's excitement and that more than capable to do it. You know, it's just some fun, and I usually break the day down in my head, so all I'm thinking about now is getting Belle in. Next thing I think about is giving her a brush, how dirty she is, and I don't try to think too far ahead because then I get overwhelmed, and that can be when I get very nervous. So it seems to work in general. Obviously I'm not saying I don't get any nerves, far from it, but they're easier to control and deal with when they're a fair amount. Anyway, I'm gonna get the girls. I've got two girlies here that are not my girls, cute little Connies, but you're not mine. Sadly, I do love a Connie. I'm gonna go get my mule instead. I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh, but look at Belle's fly mask. That's Kalani, my mum's, and oh, Bells, look at you. Right, I'm gonna get yellow. Yeah, you got, I know. So neat. Little angel went on the trailer absolutely perfectly. Our buddy was a bit stressed out, so we moved her around, and she just doesn't mind at all. She's a legend. Right. This is our course. I'm not going to do the walk because thank God I had some safety pins.
Down the corridor, and I know we haven't talked in a while, so I'm looking for an open door. Don't cut me down, throw me out, leave me here to waste. I once was a man with dignity and grace. Now I'm slipping through the cracks of your cold embrace. So please, please, could you find a way to let me down slowly? A little sympathy, I hope you can show me. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. Slowly let me down.
So that was our 75 round. Not wonderful, as you would have seen. We had a couple of run-outs at some spooky filler fences. And then we're going to the 85. I don't normally voice over show jumping, but this, I think, is the worst round we've ever had. So I thought I'd just watch it with you and go through it. So I just showed her that fence again that she spooked at before, ran out. Into fence 1, lovely jump, really happy with that. Yeah, not as nice a stride on that, so I'm not surprised we had that down. First round, we met that really nicely. Here was lovely. So this is the first of the spooky fences. I was determined I'd bring her back to trot so that she couldn't run out. Actually, she was quite happy going into canter there, so that's what we did. We didn't run out that time. Same again, she was still very wobbly into that one. Again, I think because there was so much at the side. That, just a bad stride. I think we had 4 poles, 2 of which I feel like were bad strides from memory, and the other 2, I'm not sure. That one I thought she'd be spooky at before, she wasn't. That I was very annoyed about. I still am annoyed about, because she had no issue with it in the first round at all. She gave me no indication that she was going to run out here either, and then the last second just went out and then had it down, probably just as an FU from Belle. So yeah, that was my most disappointing part of it. Yeah, buried her into that. So, oh, do we have that down too? I think we have both parts of the double down. So that, it wasn't great. And that was it. Yeah, so definitely on paper, worst round we've ever done, with the run out and the poles, but I will pass you over to me.
Judging by the slurping and slobbering that we've had and licking the bowl clean, that recovery mash by Saracens is a hit, isn't it, Bells? Which is good, because it's got all your electrolytes and everything in there. We've also got some Karma in there for tomorrow. First time we're using Karma for anything, so yeah, we'll see how it helps for your dressage. Hey, Bells. Hello. So I managed to get it to balance super precariously on this fence post. You can just see little bells over here. So I've just popped her out in the field. We are done for the day. It wasn't great. We had a lot of poles, so I did think she was going to be not careful, just judging how she was in our ride in the week. Had that in the back of my mind, but obviously you've seen the rounds now. So we had 2 run outs in the 75. I did think she would probably run, well, maybe not run out, but it would definitely be looking at those jumps. They were new fillers that she hasn't seen at that venue before, and she isn't great with fillers. So I am pleased though that she ran out to the left. She 99.9% of the time always runs out to the right. And been working on that. If she is going to have a problem with the fence, she should either stop or run out to the left, which means I've tried my best to not make her, not let her run to the right. So there's that. I'm trying to think of positives. So that's good. She ran, well, it's not good, but you know, better that she ran out to the left than the right. Went over the second time, fine. Sometimes that doesn't always happen either. And then we had 1 fence in that down. The 85, it's a weird one. It's one of those ones where I didn't feel like it should have scored as badly as it did. It didn't feel too frantic for her. It didn't feel like we were on awful strides particularly. We had the same fence down in both rounds, so that, I don't know, that probably said something about how I rode it. We had fence 2 down. The second round we just didn't get the shot like we did on the first one, so she got very close to it. We had first part of the double, which, yeah, again, not a good shot to. And then we had a run out, which that's the bit I'm most annoyed about with today, because that run out was at the planks that she had absolutely no issues with in the first round. Didn't look at, I didn't feel her waver at all. So really there was no need for that to have happened, and obviously you would have seen it. I do personally think it was a fairly last minute run out. It wasn't her more standard ones where she just starts veering out and then does that right at the end. I didn't feel it at all, and it was pretty much the stride where she's either going to go or run, shot out, and she shot out. So in my defense, I feel like I couldn't have done a lot about that because I genuinely didn't feel anything from her indicating that she was going to run out. But it is just super frustrating. I just don't feel like she needed to do that. I don't get, yeah, because she was fine in the other round. She's done planks. There wasn't, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we then had that down on the second time that we went over it. I think that's everything. That's enough. So yeah, we had 4 down in the 85, which I think, as I said, I'm pretty sure that's our worst. Actually, it might not be. Might not be. I thought we'd only maybe had 3 down in other show jumping, but we might have had 4 actually in one. Anyway, it's up there with being not great, so it's a shame. It is a shame, but I was fully prepared that today was going to feel a bit rusty, and just, yeah, getting back into the ring and doing a full course and everything like that. So it's not hugely unexpected, but it's obviously always a bit disappointing. But it's just, yeah, I just need to get some more practice in. But it's tricky. I don't know if anyone else finds this, and I'd love it if you could say in the comments if you do, because I'd feel a bit better. But you know, when you're not a professional rider and you're just doing this as a hobby, I just find I try and focus on one thing and then another discipline just goes out the window. So obviously we've been focusing on cross country, and now my show jumping's gone downhill. So, and I've also been focusing on dressage a little bit. So yeah, it's just a bit frustrating. It's hard with that. I just feel like I don't have the time and resources to give everything the focus it needs. But yeah, it is what it is. So we'll just keep plugging away, keep having a go. But yeah, she was super behaved. She was perfect with the trailer, bless her. Even when the other horse was not loading, either way, she was on while he wasn't loading in the first bit, and he's dancing about doing all sorts behind her, and she was really good. So I was really proud of her for that. And yeah, she just strolled on the second, you know, as and when needed later. So yeah, she was great, no worries with that, which yeah, I can't fault her for. She's so easy. I'm very lucky in so many aspects, and if her not being careful, I guess, is something I have to struggle with, then I'll take that over other issues. So yeah, I had a good time. It was sweaty weather, and then we got rained on, but yeah, it was nice. It was really nice to be back out. I do like that venue a lot. It was nice and quiet as well, or it just had a quiet vibe. It wasn't quiet, but yeah, it was a nice atmosphere, relaxed feeling. So yeah, really, really good chance to get out. Not really, really good scores, but you know, and it's nice that my nerves just feel way more under control than they ever used to be. So that's all good progress. Oh, Miss Bell Bells. I don't know, can you see in the shot? Yeah, you can. They're calling to someone. But yeah, so that's it for today. We are dressaging tomorrow, so it's a busy weekend. I don't know about her, but I am tired. So hopefully that will go in our favour. I've put Karma in her dinner tonight. She'll have Karma in her breakfast. It's the first time I'm trying Karma for dressage. Are you coming over? She's out of the shop, but she's wandering over at the moment. Hello. Hello. Hi. What are you doing? Very unusual. She normally runs away if she sees me, but I don't tend to stand in her field for that long. So thank you for bringing the flies over. That's really nice. I just feel like people might not want to see 4 minutes of a llama looking stiff and probably incorrect bend, and me looking like a little hunched back turtle. I don't know. It doesn't give me the vibe that people are going to want to watch that. I could be wrong. If it is an awful, this is the intro to that vlog. So yes, dressaging tomorrow. It's a team. It's quite low key. It's a matchy team thing, but you can be individual as well. So we don't have to plait. We don't have to be in show gear. I'm still undecided about what I'm wearing and what I'm doing plaiting wise. I didn't realise this until today, so I just assumed it was full dressage stuff. But she looks really cute with plaits. She's only got half a mane. She's got about 4 plaits that I need to do anyway. So probably will plait her mane, maybe her tail, maybe not, and then I think I'll go in show gear just because it's not as hot as my cross-country stuff. And also I've done a lot of cross-country recently and I had the chance to wear colours, so I haven't had the chance to wear dressage stuff. We are doing prelim 1. Yeah, just going for a nice day. I just want to see where we're at. I'll be interested to see where we're at in terms of how she feels out, if there's any improvement from the last time in that aspect. I'm fully aware it's an indoor arena. She isn't a fan of them, she's very spooky. Therefore, the llama does tend to come out in full force. So yeah, I'm fully expecting this to not be very nice, but it will just be interesting and learning and all that sort of thing. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes, and we'll take you along for the ride. Good morning all, dressage. So look, not bad considering what I'm working with. Not bad. You were an absolute angel, weren't you? Just standing still for me to do them. This is the most hilarious. Look at that tiny little tuft, but she has no mane. That is the majority of the mane. So yeah, nightmare. And then you're gonna have a little bonnet on, aren't you? That'd be nice. I'm liking his chilledness. Bit of a little carry on. Super groom doing her duties. Do you look gorgeous, Belle? Yeah. Look at your lovely plaits. All 4 of them. Huh? And we'll just look at the tail from a distance because that's not actually very good at all. Oh, and it's gone wonky. Anyways, don't look at that. Look at that bit. Look at her dirty knee. So here we go. This is, gosh, the first in a very long time, if not first ever, that I've done a voiceover with Belle for dressage. And I have my sheet and I'm going to go through it as we go along. I'll try and keep up because I'm not used to having to do this. But yeah, so we're just wandering around whilst the judge gets ready. They took quite a while, I think. I can't remember now. But I wanted her to have a look at the car and there was a photographer in the corner, so I wanted her to see that. But in general, she is so calm, and that is overall the thing I'm the most happy about, because this indoor arena we've been to a few times. We've done dressage here and we've show jumped here. She's always been very spooky, and she would have spooked multiple times by now at all sorts, the mirrors, the car, the people, and she didn't spook at all. She just felt really relaxed. Now I know she didn't look relaxed with her carriage, but rhythm wise she really felt it, so that was really, really nice. And I definitely think that that is largely contributed by the karma, so that is something we're definitely going to be doing again. I think we're about to yes we are going down the centre line, so we got a 6 for our centre line. Fair rhythm but above bit. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you now, we're going to be above bit the whole time. So that was a shame, because we have a lot nicer work than this now at home. She will work over her back, but I tried a different warm-up technique, a very long warm-up, which I think I just might have overcooked her, to be honest, so I won't do that again, but it's all learning, isn't it? So yeah, we're carrying on, and then what do we do? Half circle right 20 meters to a half circle left 20 meters. Got 5.5. I don't love the shape of that second circle. Fair rhythm but hollow, yeah. And working trot where we change the rein here, yeah. Oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself here, sorry. That's, yeah, 5.5 for all of that movement, the 2 half circles essentially, figure of 8. Yeah, but I'm hoping you can see just that lovely rhythm, which is the first pillar of, you know, dressage, and has took a lot of work, so I'm really, really happy with that. The rest, as I said, it's not going to be attractive. That was a horrible transition. Yeah, we got 5.5 for the change
of rain, and then 5 for the canter transition, obedient to canter but tight and hollow in the back. I did no cantering in the warm-up because usually that is not a good idea with Belle. However, we had such a long warm-up that really I should have. So that was our first canter transition, and I'm not surprised it wasn't the nicest. Transition to working trot, and then change the rein. We got 5.5. Fair rhythm, but hollow. Yes. I mean, as I said, hollow is going to feature throughout. That was a nicer transition. She was fighting me a little bit less, I'd say. That is our better rein as well. We got a 6. Judge agreed, a little bit better. Yes, it was a little bit better. Yeah. You know, that's that. Not, again, lovely rhythm for Belle. Really just relaxed. No sort of motorbiking, speeding off or anything like that. Working trot, medium walk, we got a 5, just got above bit. This is her little strut. And then we got changed the rein, free walk and long rein, and we got an 8 for that because she has a fantastic free walk. Look at that lovely stretch. She really swings through her body, really like strides out. Yeah, love it. And I deliberately shortened her up in the walk in the corner just before so that you could really see the difference in her walk, medium walk to the free walk. That's a new thing that I tried and I feel like it paid off, so I was really pleased with that. And that was clearly our highest score by a country mile. And then we have a half circle right 10 metres into the Holt Mobility Salute. We got a 5.5. And that Holt looked pretty nice to me. Accurate half circle, straight Holt, but above the bit. We got some nice scores in the collectives, a 7 for our rhythm, so the judge agreed there. A couple of 5s on the suppleness and the contact. And the comment was just, horse has lovely free paces and super free walk, needs to develop more suppleness over back to work in a softer, rounder outline for higher marks.
It's a nice way to start this, isn't it, Bells? Yeah, you're very tired. I'm not surprised. She's had a very busy weekend, haven't you, lovely? Try and get you in. I just wanted to pop back on quick because I said I'd look at my sheet and then speak to you guys. So yeah, I've just seen it. We got a lower score than we have in the past, but I definitely felt like the test was better, so I think the score was judge related in that sense. For me personally, yeah, I just, dressage in particular, I just go on how I know we are and how we have been and how that felt. So yeah, I thought all the comments were really completely fair. We scored an 8 for our free walk, so yeah, I know she's got a fabulous free walk, but when it's a zigzag one like that, I have struggled to get her to really open out like she can when it's a straight diagonal. So Mum gave me a good tip of shortening shortening her walk up just before you then go into that free walk, so then you can really see that extension and stretch, which worked really well, and I think you can see that. You've obviously seen it now. So yeah, that was really, really nice. Rest quite low scoring, but no 4s, so you know that's nice. And yeah, the comment at the end about what we need to work on is completely fair. It's all, yeah, all stuff we know, so quite good, I guess, that it's stuff you're aware of. I guess it probably would be worse if they're saying things and you have no idea. So yeah, no, I'm happy. On paper, nothing great, but I'm really pleased with her, and there's definitely some things that we've tried this time that we can try again for the next time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm really grateful to everyone that started watching. Definitely got a few more people than we used to have, so that's fantastic. Welcome, hello, and I'm not sure what we've got next. Maybe a lesson, or maybe a one-day event. Our first ever be. I'm in two minds about it. Just whether financially and time-wise I'm better off doing other things like training, but it will be one of 2 last chances to do it this year, so I might just go for the fun. I don't know, we'll see what happens. You can say goodbye. Yeah, bye.